and welcome to today's video. Please ignore my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather, but in today's video we're gonna do a big reset for the new year. I did this last year, and honestly last year was, I think I can say, the best year of my life so far. So doing this, I know that it works, and setting up goals is not just like a cute thing to do. As long as you set up goals with the right planning behind it, because you can set goals but without intention, setting up new routines and habits to assist those goals, then they're probably just going to end up somewhere in a book or on your computer. So in this video I'm going to teach you how I think is the best way to set up goals to actually achieve them, and then you can create a vision board later on where, yes, it's all well and good having a vision board and it all looking aesthetic and pretty. I love those things, don't get me wrong, but I think to have the knowledge and the planning behind actually getting the things that's going to be on your vision board is the most important thing. The first thing we're going to do is reflect on the old goals. So the goals that I set for myself in 2023. I had different categories. I created this on Notion. You don't have to do it on Notion. I just find it to be really helpful and organized, but you can do this in a notebook or on another platform. It's completely up to you. So under health and fitness, I put work out in a way that feels good 3 to 5 times per week, yoga, outdoor activities, and yeah, I would say I did that. Drink organic homemade juices in the morning. I didn't do this enough in order to tick it off. Reach 55 kg, I didn't do that. Eating healthy and balanced meals, yes, I would say in general that happened, and drinking minimum 2 litres of water per day. Kind of fell off track towards the end of the year, but I'd say I did it enough in order to tick it off. Then under personal, Italian, 1 hour per week. My Italian side of the family are going to be very disappointed that that did not happen. I'm disappointed in myself, but it is something I'm going to be working on going into the new year. You can check on me at the end of the year to see if that happened. Wake up before 6:30 Monday to Friday, yes. Connecting more with nature, such as morning walks, swimming in the ocean, yes, I would say so. Read minimum 12 self-development books. Honestly, I got caught up with Colleen Hoover's books that I didn't do all the self-development books that I would have liked to have done. I did a couple, but not enough. Treat myself like I used to, getting my nails done, hair salon, skincare. I think I definitely did that. Creativity and hobby. Dance more bachata, kizomba and salsa. Yes, I did do more of that. Learn more about behind the scenes of the camera and editing. Yes, I would say my editing has got a lot better, even though it's still not like amazing. It's definitely been improved. Yoga 200-hour retreat. I haven't done that yet. Complete an online course that is aligned with me. Yes, I did do that. Business and finance, 50k months for my e-commerce. So I have an e-commerce business. I wouldn't say I've hit consistently 50k consistently, even though I've ticked it off on here, but I would say 40k, that's where we've been sitting at, and I'm very, very happy with that. Just a side note, when I first started this e-commerce business, I used to write on my goals 1 to 3k per month, and that for me seemed like a lot. It felt like I've never been money driven, believe it or not, even though now I do have a successful business, but I wanted more of the freedom and to be able to work from anywhere rather than the money, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that makes sense, but I used to write 1 to 3k, and that for me used to be a lot. I used to, even though I'd write it at the back of my head, I'd be like, I think that's probably going to be out of my reach. And now we're hitting like 40k months, which for me is like, we've got a long way to go, but it's just 1 to 3k I used to be frightened of, and now we're hitting 40, which, trust me when I say writing down your goals and putting habits in place to help you achieve it truly does work, because I've gone from like 1 to 3 to 40 in very little time. Host a mindset retreat here in Thailand. Other things have become a priority rather than that, but it's something that I would still like to do. I don't know if it's going to be in Thailand, but I would still like to do it in the future. Hit 50k subscribers on YouTube. Not yet, but I do appreciate the people who are here watching this video and supporting me. I appreciate you, and one day we're gonna get there. Upload 4 times per month on YouTube. That's not happened. I don't know if now is a good time to say. I don't know if I've already announced this by the time this video goes up on YouTube. Hopefully I have. But I am currently pregnant, which again makes it one of the best years ever. I'm so grateful. And my first trimester has been pretty tiring, so I have fallen off track. That's one of the reasons, but not the only reason. I did fall off track like towards I think the beginning of, the middle of the year as well, where I was like doubting myself, and like if a YouTube video wasn't going really well, even though I've put so many hours into it, I would just doubt myself. And yeah, so a couple of reasons, I guess excuses, but I definitely fell off track with uploading YouTube videos. Launch e-commerce into the UK, yes, I did everything in order to do that. Relationship, take a couple vacations somewhere relaxing, we did that. We went to Koh Samui, we went to a couple of places I think, but Koh Samui in Thailand was one of my favourites and really relaxing. Visit Sicily in summer together, yes, we did that. We planned our wedding, but now we're having a baby. We actually booked our venue and everything, but we're having a baby, so baby wanted to show up just before the wedding, which is fine. I'm very happy about it, so we're gonna have to postpone the wedding. More present during time together, I would say that's definitely improved. I did actually put my engagement, now I've said that, I put my engagement on here in the form of emojis. That happened. Help organise and host my brother-in-law's wedding, which we did, and that was amazing. That was around the time the baby was conceived. Too much information. So that's my 2023 goal review. Now we're going to hop into some journal prompts that I feel will help me moving forward. I think we can only learn from the past when we reflect on it, right? So there's no point to go through a year and just be like, oh, there's some things that just didn't work, and just go on to the next year and plan. Okay, so the first question, reflecting on the last year, is which major achievements do you remember from this last year? It doesn't have to be like an achievement, it can be like a milestone, a memory that just made you super happy. Like, what are the things that stand out to you from the previous year? Second question, which habits served me well, and which habits will I let go of? If I could go back to the start of this year, what advice would I give myself? I think that's quite an interesting question. Give yourself time to answer these as well. Then, going forward for the new year, what new habits and routines will I introduce this year? How do I want to feel at the end of the year? And I would also break this down to like, how do I want to feel at the end of the day? Because there's nothing better than like ticking off the things that you have set for your day. I love to-do lists. I absolutely love lists in general and planning. So I often ask myself that when I journal in the morning, for example. How can I add more joy, gratitude, and mindfulness into my daily life in the upcoming year? Now we're gonna move into the new goals, which I love to do. I haven't written every single thing down because, again, some things I do want to keep private. 2024 goals. Under health and fitness, work out 3 times per week. I really want to do more yoga since I'm pregnant. I really want to do more yoga, I think, in the mornings. Mindful eating, organic produce, expand my knowledge. Minimizing toxins at home, and self-care routine. So the chemicals in a lot of self-care routines are just ridiculous, and I've always known this, but I've kind of, ignorance is bliss, and now I'm having a baby, I'm starting to take those things more seriously, especially throughout pregnancy and when the baby's here, like things in the home, like your laundry detergent and your cleaning products, just being a bit more mindful with those. And walking on the beach with the baby, I've been doing that throughout my pregnancy, and I want to continue that when the baby is here. Spirituality, gratitude, connect more to nature, like being outside, being outdoors. There's just nothing better for your soul, I don't think, than doing that. And I find the days that I'm a bit down, I'm at home, it's because I've locked myself indoors for like days on end, and I wonder why I don't feel the best. Journal or meditate daily, even if it's just for like a couple of minutes, closing my eyes, breathing deeply and intentionally. That is meditation. It doesn't have to take you half an hour in the morning, you know. One course connected to my higher self and potential. I always like to engage in one course online or in person. Obviously in person is better, but we have so many opportunities online, so something that just aligns to me. I love learning and growing. Yoga, sound healing sessions. I've been doing that throughout my pregnancy, and I find that it's so powerful. So if you can find, it's just a recommendation, if you can find like a sound healing sessions in your area, honestly, it's just, the vibration is just so high, and it's just incredible. So I'd recommend it. Under business and finance, there's some things I've kept to myself for privacy reasons, but then I want to do a website relaunch, so my personal ones, more brand deals, and set up templates on website. Materialistic or miscellaneous, buy a new camera and buy an iPad and a pen. My relationship, welcome a new baby and parenting well together. So exciting. I'm so over the moon happy, and yeah, I mean that's like a huge goal, right? There's a lot of things that will need to go into that in order to be good parents and to be a team and to have a healthy and happy baby. Baby moon, holiday. I hate to use like the stereotypical things, but we definitely want to take a holiday at the beginning of next year, just to have our last couple holiday before we welcome a new life into this world. Spend mornings together on the balcony, even when the baby's here, without our phone, or at least spend mornings together without our phone. That's something that we have been doing. We can definitely improve, I would say. Majority of the time we leave our phones, well, every night we sleep with their phone outside of the bedroom now. That's not something we used to do, but for this year we've been doing it, and it's been very helpful for our relationship. Then under friends and family, schedule monthly calls. Definitely, sorry, can't catch my breath. Definitely something I want to improve on, because I feel I'm alone a lot of the time. I love my own company, but there's some family and friends that I have amazing connections with, and I just don't speak to them as often as I like, so I'd like to. So that's definitely going to be a priority. Join some sort of online community. Visit the UK and Italy with a baby. My gosh, it sounds so surreal. Family coming to Thailand to support our new arrival. Collaboration with brands that align with me and motherhood in my new stage of life, and user-generated content, UGC work. Socials, plan out YouTube content and ideas in Notion. I have a template for that, and I just find it so helpful to stay on top of things. Upload 3 to 5 Instagram reels per week. My Instagram jumped a lot. I wouldn't say like a lot, I'm not on like 100,000 subscribers or anything, but it jumped a lot in a short space of time just by uploading without thinking too much about it. So that's something I want to continue with, and upload once a week on YouTube. Home and environment, tidy up daily, keep balcony organized for morning ritual, as in like my morning routine. Because being on the balcony, again, like connecting to the outside world, and like hearing the trees, like we have palm trees right outside, and hearing the ocean is just priceless. So it's something I really want to utilize. Personal development, Italian once a week, reading 20 minutes a day, and use my Notion planner daily. Those are definitely achievable. So I really hope I can sit here and tell you next year that I've done those things. So as you can see here in my habits and routines, there's definitely some things I need to add in here and remove. I need to work on this for myself. But for example, I want to do yoga every day, right? So what can I do in order to assist that goal? Well, an action or a habit I can create is lay out my gym clothes the night before. So for example, I want to tidy up daily. We don't have a dishwasher, and I've fallen into a habit of sometimes leaving a couple of dishes in the sink overnight, which is not something I used to do. But in the last couple of months I've been unfortunately doing that, and I really want to go to bed with a clean sink and soak in my cloths in the sink overnight. It sounds simple, but it will help me wake up in the morning feeling like I have a tidy home and a clear mind. So what is a habit? It sounds silly, right? But what's a habit that can assist me? It is soaking my dishcloths in the sink with like boiling water overnight, and then that will force me to clean my sink and have everything organized. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just little things that go in to assist you. Another one of my goals is welcoming the new baby and parenting well together as a team. Now, that's a big goal. It takes a lot to be a good parent in my eyes. So I have a lot of work to do with that. But what is one thing I can do? Well, I can read books on parenting, for example, to expand my knowledge and to hopefully make me a better person, a better parent. And I can do that every morning for 20 minutes. So that's already in my routine. Under socials, I had a goal of upload 1 YouTube video per week. How do we do that? Well, we need to plan, right? We need to plan on which videos we're going to upload. So I can put in here on a Monday. Okay, it's not going to happen every single day. I don't need to do it every day, but I can say plan YouTube videos for week, and that can happen on a Sunday evening. For example, I can just write in there and plan what YouTube videos I'm going to create, and that will take me a couple of hours to go into the next week and have a clear view of what we're doing, when we're doing it, and when we're uploading it. And I think that is the key to success, is just planning everything ahead. And this just really builds a routine for you. I know some people struggle with what I should do in my routine. Well, just look at your goals and where you want to be and what kind of person you want to be, and then break it down to what can I do to help me with my YouTube uploads. Well, I can go in and I can plan on a Sunday evening. Another one of my goals is that I want to have more brand deals. Now, brand deals don't just land on your doorstep. Sometimes they do, but they don't always. So how can I get there? Well, what will help me get there, I've already written it as a goal, but what will help me get there is uploading consistently and being very present on my social media, because the brand then sees that and is like, okay, she's consistent, she's serious, so we can potentially work with her. I feel like this video has been long enough, so in the next video I'm gonna do a vision board setup with you, just because I find that lots of people do pretty vision boards, and it's all well and good having a nice vision board, but it really has to speak to your soul. It really has to be connected to what we've talked about in this video. So I hope this has helped. Follow me on social media, on Instagram if you don't already, because I'm more consistent on there and post more like daily things that maybe you'll find helpful as well. And maybe you can, if you're interested in following my new journey on motherhood, then it will definitely be uploaded there as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you found it helpful. I've got some templates and links that you might find useful. I'll put it in the description box down below, and I will see you in the next video.